drawing. So it's
Okay.
7 Eastern, 6 Central. So that's what we do. Y'all are on the on-time drawing. And the winner is dun dun dun, Mary. And she was the first one on Mary. Drawing. So it's
Okay.
7 Eastern, 6 Central. Okay. I don't know why that always pops up, but it does on YouTube. It repeats me. So Mary, you'll be getting a goodie. Congratulations. So Mary was on super early and we got to chit chat a minute. So yay. And our secret sister is watching for the best Mary Kay image. Why do we focus on that? Well, girlfriends, we are what? The #1 brand in direct sales in skincare and color. So it's good to practice looking like it. And when you fix up, you feel better, right? So who wants to open up our meeting real quick with wins from last week? I know Stacy was on Source Sisters and Sharon and Vicky. So take it away. Who wants to go first? Anybody want to share a win? This is probably one of my most favorite parts.
I can.
Okay, go Sharon.
As y'all know, I'm still about, what is it, about 6,400 short retail from my 40,000. And of course, Nikki told me she's praying I'd hit big at the beginning of the month. So that's probably part of it. I was praying that I would just be successful. And I had over $2,100 Saturday. I still haven't totaled out all the tickets from Sunday because they're still looking at their half price items and all this. And so I decided to extend it through the 15th because I never sent out any emails. I never sent out any texts, but almost everything, guys, that I did was brand new customers because I facialed a set of 4, 3 sets of 3, and I think a set of 1 on Saturday. I did all day long at my house on Saturday. And I sold 2 repair wares. I sold one of the new sets, the $80 sets, and I sold pieces and parts. And a lot of people, because the other sets are the half price, they grabbed those. So those were brand new customers. Probably 75% of the sales were from brand new customers. So always be on the lookout for anybody that has scanned. These were all people from that Cash Express place, which I was very reluctant to set up because, you know, if they're there getting high interest rate cash loans, then they probably don't have, you know, the extra cash. But they all paid in cash, just about every one of them. So, or if they paid in card, it cleared. So I don't judge. You don't know. Don't judge.
Wow. What did y'all hear from Sharon? To get those results, what did you hear?
New faces.
Yes. New people.
Yep, I typed in the chat, Nikki, you, the new, and the few, because they tell us that a lot as sales directors, is that is where our production comes from. When you're leading a team or you're reaching a goal, that's where it's going to come from. You feel like, well, I've got XYZ amount of customers, or I have XYZ amount of customers in my customer group. I should be able to knock out this epic selling weekend. Well, I don't know if they fall asleep or what, but those new skincare sales, that's a big deal. And so it is you taking action, finding new customers, and then you're going to have a few who jump on board. So great job, Sharon.
Thank you.
Woo! $2,000 last week. And how many faces did you see last week?
I'm over 30 now, but Saturday was 14. I do remember that distinctively because I thought I was going to die. By the time I got to the end, it was like, okay, thank God it was one person. And we chatted a lot. But something else I did a little differently at the event as well. I didn't say register to win. I said register for your complimentary facial. You're trying to win I think, of course, it was the gel masks, a box of gel masks. They were trying to register to win that, but everybody was going to be a winner because I'm registering for your facial. And I even got one appointment on the spot, but every one of them is like, well, I was wondering when you were going to call me. And so telling them that was just another tweak in verbiage, because I'm registering you for, I'm not entering you to win. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Write that down, you guys. Register for. So Sharon, what would be your kindergarten tip?
You can park.
You were a kindergarten teacher,
Yeah,
but
just pull up close to the car.
what would be your tip for getting new customers?
Well, just anytime like tomorrow, I'm going to a new eye doctor. So you better bet I'm going to have some goodie bags with me. It's at a new place I've never been because of the diabetes in the eyes. I had to step up to a real doctor that does surgery and junk. My insurance asked me to do that, so gladly they're paying for it. So anywhere you're going that's a new place, anytime you're hanging out in line, you go through, like I love like Dollar Tree. Our poor little Dollar Tree girls out here in Fairfield are absolutely stressed out. And I'll just slip them something. And every one of them that I've given them a little gift to has called me and either at least thanked me, if not scheduled, over the course of living out here. Just look for opportunities like the open houses. And I have talked to a realtor who has a very high traffic for the open houses out here. I said, can I piggyback on your thing and maybe help bring some of your goodies and set up on a Saturday? He said, I don't see why not. I mean, that was what I call a brain fart, where I'm really not trying to think of anything. And I just walked by and saw open house this Saturday. And so I called the number and it's like, I can do that because there's open houses out here in this retirement community all the time.
Mm.
So, and I always try to hit the estate sales, and I'd hit a lot of the yard sales, and I give them a book and a sample in my card. And I picked up several customers that way as well.
Wow. Yeah. Girls,
Be
if there's a
ready.
will,
Just
there's
be
a way.
ready. Just be ready.
Mhm.
You don't even have to
What
be
kind
in-
of samples do you give, Sharon? Do you give like the hand cream or?
Well, I
Yeah.
did, but I've gone back to my gel masks because I have 1,000 of them, not really close to it. I give them one of those and just explain to them it's a full size product. And I just go over the directions really quick. And I'll ask them for their name and number so I can check back with them and see what they think about it. I'm about 60%. Well, if I have to do that, I said, oh, no, you don't have to do anything. You keep that. I don't have to have your name and number. I just wanted your opinion, but my name and number is on there if you'd like to text me and let me know. So
Mhm.
that way I'm not totally invading their space, but I'm trying to at least leave the door open.
Great. Guys, there's a lot of training right there. Be prepared. Open your mouth. Step outside your comfort zone. Look for opportunities to call and say, hey, can I be a vendor? There's so much opportunity. Are you willing to take it?
And
And
a lot of times if you explain to them, I'm not selling, I'm just trying to give back. I've had 2 places now not even charge me to set up because I'm not making any money.
Mm,
So, because I'm like, I'm not out here to sell my goods, because they'll say, if you'll donate 5% or whatever, but I'm not selling anything. I'm trying to find women to offer complimentary facials. If they fall in love, that's on them.
yeah. Love that. Okay. So girls, how could you take action on Sharon's what she just shared? She did 14 faces on just Saturday. That was a power Saturday. I've done that where I've done 3 and 4 parties a day. You are exhausted from success. That feels way better than rested from failure. I've been on both ends of the spectrum, and exhausted from success is a good tired. So, Sharon, you're going to hit that 7-time quarter sales. And guys, are you willing? That's the W. There's no W stands for willing. Am I willing or am I unwilling? Okay, because you can do it. We're going to talk about your mindset in a minute or so. Anybody else have a real quick win? Don't compare. We're not doing that. That's a tool of the enemy. Your win is a win. So anybody else want to share a win? Compare how you're alike, Sharon, not different. That's the thing I learned. Yeah, Lynn?
Well, I just want to say finally, after my month of just crickets and butterflies. I finally have some sales, and it's just been consistent with constantly connecting with people, with customers. But this Saturday, I am doing the same thing as Sharon is doing. I've got the gals playing off of the girls and gals thing. I've got one of those set up for this Saturday for here at my house. And so I have been inviting people to invite their kids, their girls, and all this stuff. So just waiting. Hopefully, I'll have a good Saturday. So,
Well, that's great, Lynn. You're putting forth effort and God blesses effort. On the way to church yesterday, it was the Bible verse, Psalm 128. And it was basically about the labors are few, but the harvest is plentiful. And of course, we've got to harvest and put forth effort. And girls, you will reap a harvest. You will reap what you sow. If you sow a little, you get a little. Sow a lot, get a lot. It's biblical. God will bless your effort over time. So that's comforting and exciting. So awesome. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that. And let's pray, and then we'll talk about having desire and being hungry. Okay. All right. Heavenly Father God, we love and thank you and praise you for who you are, what you do, what you're going to do. Thank you for living in our lives and being present all the time, and help us to remember that. And just thank you for all these amazing women who are suiting up and showing up, and bless their efforts and help them to grow in their mindset and in their belief in who you say they are, and to be courageous and bold and brave to take action on all the things that they're learning, because that's what we get to do, and that's how we get to touch lives, is by taking action. And we pray, God, that you will touch all the requests in our units, people that are having a hard time, that are struggling with illnesses, family issues. You know what's going on. And we keep praying for Samantha Neal, Deanna Beam, Diane Winters, Kay Pravancha, Renee Meeks, Deborah McMillan, Debbie Cross, Ann Farley, and so many more. We lift them up to you, and we want to thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen. Okay, y'all. Thank you. Real quick, I want to just before we talk about being bold. Well, hold on. Before we talk about being hungry and have desire, no wonder Sharon sold over $2,000, because she has bookings on her date book, and so does Samantha. So hopefully Samantha will be on. They both have got lots of bookings, and I just want to brag and give the praise to God and to you all. As of May, we were the number 10 unit in the state of Tennessee. So that's exciting. And we pushed over the $400,000 unit club. We're actually at 425 right now. And our God size goal is 40,000 wholesale. Our best month this year will be at 25. And right now we're over 5,000. So those are our goals this month. And I know we all have goals that we're aiming for, personal goals, professional goals. So let me stop this real quick. Our goal is to add 5 reds this month and 5 more star consultants by Saturday. But all these goals that we have, that we are hitting, that we've not hit yet, that we're aiming for, let me find, sorry, my finger. This thing scrolls the opposite of your finger. Okay, so we're going to talk about tonight being hungry, having desire to move after your goal or whatever it is in your life. Mary Kay has a quote, and I'm going to turn it over to Cynthia. And guys, tonight, because of time, this is good. And when I start turning it, that means your time is about up tonight, y'all. And that'll be like time's up. Okay. So we've got to stay on track. So Cynthia, you want to tell them what Mary Kay Ash said and what your thoughts are about having desire and hunger?
Hi, can everybody hear me?
We can.
Okay. Well, first of all, having a desire is something that you really, really, truly want and need. It's just like if you have a desire for a position on a job or something that you just had a desire for a long, long time, and you're trying to figure out how to get it, and you're hungry for it. So you're going to work even harder trying to get it because the desire you have for it. And when we have a desire for something, we're going to go after it. And we're going to give it the gusto that we have in ourselves to go after it, to make it happen. We're not going to let past failures or anything that's going to slow us down. When we feel like we're failing, we're going to reach even higher for that desire. And we're going to move, and we're hungry for it. So we're going to give it all we got. God has given us this blessing and talent within each and every one of us, and to put forth every effort to do everything that we possibly can. And with him, we cannot fail, because he said, in God, everything is possible. So that desire is even more possible because we have God on our side. And being a Mary Kay consultant and being in this organization, it gives you that sense of belonging and saying, this is my business. And I have a desire to make my business grow. I have a desire to meet more people. I have a desire and a hunger to just get out and do what it is that I need to do, because this is something that I really, really want and I really, really need to do. But I'm doing it for me. Nobody else. I'm doing it for me. This is my desire. And if we all have that same desire and hunger within ourselves, we can do whatever we want to do. It's just up to us to do it. And when we put it out there and we make that first step, guess what? God is going to make the next 2 steps. So we're going to make it. That desire is going to be like a fire inside of you. So we're going to let that fire burn. We're not going to let it go out. We're going to let it burn.
Amen. Thank you, Cynthia. I'm trying to figure out how to turn off the timer. Oh, wow. How do you do it? Oh, my. I'm gonna have to turn off my phone. I can't even figure it out. Okay. Yay, Cynthia. Thank you so much.
You can hit the clock button, Nikki, on your phone, on your home screen. Go to the clock.
I've already turned it off.
Oh, you turned it totally off.
I turned it totally off. Okay.
Hey, girl.
Yeah, I was like, anyway, I apologize. But Cynthia, thank you, because you're right. Mary Kay said when your belief is high and your desire is high, you are more likely to take action. But if belief is low or desire is low, whatever, you're not going to take action. So what is wavering in your pendulum? Are you equal in belief in yourself? Like Cynthia said, in who we got God to help us. And how's your desire right now to finish this year strong? So wonderful. Okay, we're gonna go through our recognition, and then you're in for a treat tonight, you guys. So I'll try to do this where it won't make y'all sick. Okay. I'm wearing tonight my bracelet. I'll show it to you in a second. So congrats to Vicky and Nikki for earning their bracelet already this month from the company. It's beautiful. Love it. And we've got today through Saturday to finish your star. And is anybody else a star that's not on here yet? Because we want to recognize you. And uh-oh. What did I just do? Okay, I don't know. But Sharon, do you have any more tips and ideas that you thought of to wrap up STAR, especially if you needed about, say, $1,000 to go by Saturday? What would you suggest, Miss Stellar Rockstar Seller, you?
Like I'm saying, and I've learned my first year, it was not my inner circle, it was not my family, and it was not my friends that built my business. They came on board later. And, if you contact your same people so much that unless you're just having a really good sale, the whole thing is you've still got to strive for new faces. That's been the biggest difference, because it used to count 30 faces you put product on. Then we went to 30 new faces. Well, that is much harder to get brand new faces. So again, just always be prepared.
Mhm.
I like the idea that what you're about to share will be huge. The opinion with the
Yeah.
back opinion, that right there. I mean, you could rack in lots of new people. But
Mhm.
I actually sold 2 of those big bundles from the company because
Okay.
they looked at that, and after they went to the double bonus stuff, they had everything they needed from start to finish with their skincare, their specialty stuff, the masks, I let her trade the charcoal mask for a foundation because she had just bought a charcoal mask. And then, of course, on the half price sheet was the compact, the setting powder, translucent powder. And she was able, and then she got the travel size to match her set. She's getting ready to go to Greece. And I mean, she just set herself up. So I showed her what it would have cost versus what she's paying. And it was an excellent deal. So
How'd you book that woman?
she was just one of the ones from the
Check into cash?
yeah, she had come in there looking for cups for she heads up several community and organizational things in town. So I knew she was sharp. She was retired. She had a lot of contacts and she gave me several good referrals. So, but
Okay.
she
How'd you
know,
get referrals? What'd you say?
well, I just told her, I said, okay, for some reason you came into my path and, I just happened to be setting up on Customer Appreciation Day. We had some things in common with the vision, and she's over a thing called macular degeneration something, because apparently we have several of those in Cumberland County. They go in and help clean house for them. They take them to go get groceries. They just go and try to spend an hour or 2 a week with the different volunteers with the people who have that. And so I told her, I said, if you can think of anybody else that would be interested, and doing what we did, because she's one of the ones I said I will, and she made the appointment on the spot, actually. I will be contacting you for your facial. And so once we got here, and I said, this is how I run my business. I said, we can't put signs out in the front yard with blinking lights, stop here, I sell Mary Kay. I said, but it's word of mouth or me reaching out to people. Oh, I'd love to help you. And so she sat there and called them. Do you mind if I turn your name in? Because older people are a little private. But by her breaking that barrier of us not having met, I felt like that gave me an inside corner. And I was going to start calling those guys because I'm just now finishing up with the last run of appointments. Start calling those guys even tonight and tomorrow.
Wonderful. Okay. Great. And guys, you might be thinking of people that are popping in your brain. Jot those names down because we see people. We're going to talk about why summer is so special here in just a minute, but it is. And to finish your STAR, it's 1,800 wholesale by Saturday, June 15th. And guys, you can do it. My friend Christy did 1,800 in 2 days selling lip glosses. But she had desire, she had belief, she was hungry to achieve Sapphire Star. And if you don't understand the perks of Star, tell me, Nikki, why do I need to be a star? Y'all, it's a big deal. This is the first main level of success other than being a red jacket. Star means you're building your clientele, you got a good customer base. It's huge, 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 huge. Okay. And and guys, it'll be on your bling badge at seminar that you're a star and how many times you've been a star. So get registered for seminar before it sells out. It's a game changer, and we are doing a special tour with Mary Kay Ash's personal assistant, Jennifer Cook, and you don't want to miss it. We're going to get to view Mary Kay's houses, all the places where the company started. So you don't want to miss out. You want to get registered ASAP. And we're 20 people from our unit size goal. So we're at 112. Our goal is to get to 132. And we are building 5 red jackets this month. And don't forget, you get that time with Miranda for 1 hour. She's an image consultant. She'll work with you on makeup, clothes, your colors, everything. It is incredible. So 5 reds this month is our goal. Who's going to rise up? And if you're in red, add 3 new people. Okay. But to be a red jacket, you got to have bookings. I mean, I don't know how else you're going to do it. You got to see the faces. Okay. So thank you guys for turning in your sheet, your accomplishment sheet. Stacy, Mary, Stephanie, Sharon, Vicky, thank you for your accountability form. Stacy, Vicky, Sharon. And Sharon, as y'all know, is our queen of queens. Sharon, $2,159. She blew it out of the ballpark, home run, grand slam. Sharon, you blew our hair back, but we're not surprised because of all the faces and the sale you're doing. So you're going to do it. I'm so thrilled for you. Congratulations. So you're our queen. She's already given awesome tips tonight, y'all. And this might not be right, but I saw, well, hold on just a second. Stacy has 3 new bookings. Samantha booked 10. Sharon, is that right? You have 19 bookings?
For the month, I added, I think, 4 or 5 more this week. See, because it says how many bookings for some month. I don't know how it's worded weird. So for the month of June, I have 19 total bookings.
Okay.
And then I think I added, I can't remember if I had 13 or 14 by the 5th. But that was last week. So yeah, that's right. Never mind, that's right.
Yeah, that was the question. And then faces, and these numbers are not right. So girls, don't forget to turn in your accomplishment sheet, because I could be recognizing a ton of y'all, but if you don't turn in your information, that's the only way to make it fair and legit, is turning in your info. So I know Vicky's seen 10 faces so far. Sharon, is that number right? 17? You
Yes.
said you've already done 30.
No, well, I had 14 on Saturday.
Okay. Yeah.
Then I've had 2 yesterday and 3 today. And then I had some earlier in the week.
Okay.
I had to go get my calendar. I couldn't tell you. I just know I'm just sitting there squirting and squeezing and smearing.
Yes, yes. So, oh my. So guys, as y'all know, bookings, seeing faces, that will bring it all. And of course, we're really big about working on our growth, our personal growth. I don't know if you're working on getting dressed, getting cute, intentional quiet time, but so the battle is in the mind, and I hope you are making this so important just as you would booking, because to me they go hand in hand. So being all of this can really up your game this month. So I think I posted this in Voxer. I'll post it again. And then we're still working on our 500 lipsticks. And when Jessica talks in just a second, this goal, I think she was working on 20, even though Jessica, has a newborn, 6 other children, she has a lot going on. She was able just to text people and sell lipsticks. And you can too, and you'll hear about that in a minute. So what's your lipstick goal? Is it 10, 20, 30, is it 5? Set the goal. I've hit my goal, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna donate 50 lipsticks to Fighting Pretty. And I have decided, y'all, strategy wise, to keep running with this the whole month of June. I sold about $1,500 this weekend, and I'm keeping this going. And I've got more conversations to have with people too. So this is great. We're going to talk about that. And Sharon, you said you sold 2 of the advanced beauty bundles.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's a $452 value.
I
How
sold
much
them for
did you-
$279
$279. Yeah.
and charged tax on $452. So I still made $110.
Yeah, you did. That's awesome. Yeah. So I'm going to keep promoting this at the certain prices, not these prices. These are our prices. But when you're doing your appointments, keep running with this. And by the way, y'all, Thursday night, everybody invite all your customers, anybody you want to be a customer for Fabulous Glowing Skin Night. Because guess what I'm going to be doing to my face? That. Because I want to help y'all get some major sales Thursday night. So invite your people to watch, okay? All right, so I'm going to turn it over to Jessica, and then we'll talk about our exciting summer survey contest. So get your pen and paper out because she's got some great insight for you, my beautiful friend who's thriving, not just surviving. With her precious baby Nolan. And, guys, she had some great obstacles she has overcome, but she's not letting it stop her. And that is a champion. So I'm so proud of you, Jess, and take it away.
Well, thank you so much for even thinking of me. Nikki and I, we talk a couple times a week, either in person or via Voxer or text. I never know where our messages are going to be, Nikki, because we have about 5 different ways of talking to each other. And so what I'm going to share just kind of came out of Nikki and I just boxing back and forth on Saturday while I was on my way to ship my lipsticks to Fighting Pretty. So I just wanted to, first of all, congratulate y'all. If you have a pom-pom, grab a pom-pom. If you have your hand, I want you to take your hand. It's so silly, and pat yourself on the back for being here. Okay. Pat yourself on the back. I'm serious, because whether you're driving or sitting in your house or you've got grandkids or husbands or pets or whatever, you had to jump over some kind of hurdle today to get here. So thank you for being here and for investing in yourself, because sometimes that's the battle, isn't it? Is making that commitment to yourself to just show up. One thing that just popped in my head is that Nikki shared with you that I have 7 children from ages 15 down to newborn. And that's a lot of kids, but we have a blast. And we also homeschool them. One of our children is adopted from China, and we've had a lot of difficulties with him attachment wise, and it's been one of the things the Lord has had to work on with me. But one of the things we kept telling ourselves is some days it's okay just to show up, because we are the ones who showed up for him, and we continue to show up every day. We are not going to be the perfect parents. We're never going to be perfect, but continuing to show up for him is going to make a difference in the long run. So my question is, you have shown up for your meeting tonight. You've shown up for me and for Nikki, right? Maybe for your team member or your recruiter. But I want you to ask yourself the question that Nikki has used, the word desire tonight. She's also used the word take action tonight. So my question for you is, beyond the meeting, beyond getting cute for your image award, beyond getting cute and popping on Zoom for a couple of minutes on Monday night, what are you doing to show up for yourself during the week? What are you doing to show up for yourself in your business? Is anyone coming to the virtual storefront of your business and finding a closed sign on the door? Have you guys ever been to, I have a favorite Asian place in Hardin Valley, and we kind of laugh because I'm not always in Hardin Valley anymore. We moved far away, and I will pull up to this restaurant and they have the most random closed hours. I'll pull up to get these delicious noodles and it will say closed for a month from January 4th to February 2nd. Oh, so what kind of hours is your business running? And are you finally, like Lynn, I loved what she said, for a month, it's been nothing but crickets and butterflies. And now we're in June and we're trying to finish our star in 5 minutes. Okay. Well, whenever you showed up to try to finish your goal, I am some of the things that Nikki and I were talking about, we don't want to ever feel shame in our business, right? And so sometimes when we start our meeting with wins and somebody else's wins, right, we can kind of go, oh gosh, well, I didn't really do a lot there. Well, I didn't sell any 50 lipsticks, Nikki. But I did sell 14. And it's not about the number comparison. What it really is about what is your goal, not the unit goal. I mean, that's great, but by reaching your own potential and your own goal, you realize that that all just snowballs together for the unit goal, right? If you are really going after, and who is our friend in the pink? Is it Cynthia? Is that right, Nikki? Who did such a
Yes.
great job sharing?
Cynthia has bright pink.
Yes. So Cynthia was talking about that earlier. When you have a passion and a purpose, you're going to show up. So, and you're going to take action. So my question for you is, what is your why? Instead of asking, why didn't I do X, Y, Z, asking yourself, what is it that I'm working toward? What is it that I'm working toward? And how passionate I am about that? So one of the quotes that I have heard before is, when the why is strong enough, the how will find a way. So if you make a decision today, I will be a star by Saturday. Like Lynn has a lot on the line. This is the fourth quarter, y'all, the fourth quarter. And she has 5 days to wrap this up. Okay. And I believe that she will do it. She has the number. She's 786 wholesale away from being a 4-quarter star. And y'all, she is squeaky close also to being in the Princess Court of Sales. And if she chose to, any of that is achievable. The question is, how passionate are you about it, and how willing are you to work for that? Another quote I love along the same lines that I read this week is from National Sales Director Diana Sumter. And she said it was actually her career in the military that taught this to her. But she said, when passion and purpose are present, discipline is never a problem. And so I love hearing Sharon and her disciplining herself to do certain things. And we really have to do that. So what I want to reiterate that Sharon said was new faces, right? Because when we're looking at our goal, whatever the goal is, y'all, it can be 14 lipsticks or 50 lipsticks or 20. Let me ask you a question. Don't answer this out loud. Did you set a personal goal? Did you set a personal lipstick goal? Did you commit to the 60-day thing? Did you do Epic Selling Weekend? And the question I want to ask you is, which of those could you take action on moving forward? Because sometimes we are stalled out on taking action because we feel like we're not equipped for some reason. We feel not equipped. But let's talk about what we do have. You have education available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, don't you? On Mary Kay In Touch, on all the apps. isn't our company amazing with all the apps and education they have? Like if you needed information and education, y'all, you know where to find it, right? Okay, so you have education. Monday night, you have education. You also have support. Who's here to support you? Your sister consultants, your sales director, your team members also, you support one another. You have tools. You have a starter kit. You have samples. Do y'all remember during the pandemic? I don't know how many of you, raise your hand if you were here during 2020. Lord of mercy. We ran out of samples and y'all, we were running down to the Dollar Tree, squirting some stuff in some little mailer pots because we didn't have any samples, y'all. I was covering stuff with saran wrap. You know why? Because my passion and my purpose was strong. My passion and my purpose was strong. So my discipline was not a problem. I was going to find a way, make a way, because guess what? It was a season where our family needed our Mary Kay. Our family needed our Mary Kay. And whether your family's in that season now, and that was the last time I spoke with y'all, was whether your family's in that season now or not, it may be coming. So invest in yourself, show up for yourself. So we have education, support, tools, product. Have you used any of our products? Because how can you not talk about how awesome they are? It just is a natural thing. Like when you use it, I was sitting in church. Do y'all, well, and this is a little bit sad, but one of my favorite products ever has been discontinued, but it's the subtle tanning lotion. Every time I wear this, somebody comments on how good I smell every single time. We have other products like that. Wear them. I mean, and it starts a natural organic conversation. So we have an amazing product. We have an amazing company. Y'all, 60 years. We have an amazing company that is net debt free, still family run and owned, committed to the environment. We have so much. And you have ideas. Okay. Nikki is coming on here every Monday night. And that's my 10 minutes. So I got to hurry and wrap this up. But Nikki is coming on here every Monday night and she's giving y'all a squillion ideas. Are y'all's heads about to explode from the squillion ideas you have? Sharon is giving y'all ideas. Go down to the cash loan place with the man with the coconut bra in Madisonville. Oh my goodness. Literally, there's a guy, he wears a coconut bra and a hula skirt on 411 in Madisonville. Get excited. So if you need customers, go get them, right? So that's what you have. You've got ideas, you've got tools, you've got a company, all these things. So what in the world is stopping you from setting a goal and going for it, from running through the finish line? What in the world is it? Well, what do you not have? To have an epic selling weekend. I think we can say that Sharon had an epic selling weekend. Anybody else? Hello. Great job, Sharon. Whoop, whoop. Okay, but what do you maybe not have that Sharon has? Customers. Okay, you might have 5. That's not going to be very epic, my friend. So you've got to get some customers. Okay, you got to have some epic customers to have some epic sales. That's your second thing. Team members, bookings. Those are the 4 things you don't have. So you got a lot more than you don't have. So you don't yet maybe have the amount of customers you need, the volume of customers you need to produce the volume of sales that you need, to produce the volume of team members that you need from the interviews you're going to do, from the volume of bookings that you're going to have. If you're trying to get epic results out of this much activity, then we probably need to go back to the starting point and check our passion and our purpose. Would you guys agree? So look at this week, figure out what it is that you're going to accomplish. Y'all, I don't care which of these 72 squillion ideas you jump on board with. Nikki's about to give you another one because y'all, we don't want you sitting on the fence. We don't want you sitting on your honey. We don't want you to not have any ideas. Okay. So we're going to give you another one. So what you have is a company and support and ideas. And the part that is in your control is your passion, your purpose. In Mary Kay, we call that your why. We're not going to ask you why. We're not going to come in your room like your mama when you didn't clean your room and say, why didn't you clean your room? It's not our business. You run your business. You own your business, right? And you also own your results. You don't control your results, you control your activity. So take action on one of the ideas that Nikki is presenting, maybe not all of them. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't necessarily do what Sharon's doing or Stacy's doing or the lipsticks. I don't know. Pick something. One of the things that Nikki and I talked about, and this is my idea to finish STAR, is you don't have time to send samples. I have 72 children at home. I've used the number 72 several times tonight, but I have a lot of kids at home, so I can't go down to the cash advance place and set up all day. That's just not realistic for me. But I can use the beautiful professional apps that Mary Kay has developed, and I could text 30 to 50 to 80 people and say, would you be one of my skin analyzer faces for this week? I have a huge goal to facial 30 women virtually. It will literally take you 2 minutes to scan your face, if that, and a 5-minute follow-up. Can I count on you? Give her something, give her a sample, give her a half price item, use the half price sheet, something as an incentive, or don't. Like Sharon was saying earlier, women want to help you. They do want to help, but you also have to know what they need to help you with. Okay. So if you have a passion and a purpose and a why and a big old goal, like Sharon being a 7-time National Quarter Sales Achiever, she's clear on what she's doing this week. That's not even a question. And so when she reaches out to people, y'all, I'm finishing this goal for the 7th time. This is a record for my area, and I'm going to be a 7-time National Court of Sales Achiever. Could I borrow your face and 5 minutes of your time so I can reach this goal? Would you not want to jump on board and scan your face for Sharon? I'd scan my face for Sharon. You know what I'm saying? So y'all go ahead and grab a goal and go for it. You've got to get off your seat and move your feet to get to the goal for this month and to get to the life of your dreams. Thank you, Nikki.
Yay! Thank you, Jess. That was so powerful. That could be a class at seminar. Motivation, inspiration, education, booty kicking, heart wrenching, all of it. It was great. So thank you. That was powerful. Okay. So let me explain real quick about our summer survey contest that is going to be in June, July, and August. Okay. And you get to choose the path to achieve and win the month. Each month has unique rewards. The more you achieve, the greater your path. So let's just look right here on the left side. Choose your path. So basically, your path could be 24 faces and 8 sharing appointments, 800 wholesale, 3 agreements. You move up the career path to red jacket or above, or the 50 summer surveys. Okay. Honestly, you guys, if you do the surveys and the faces, everything else will happen. Okay. So there's that path right here, or take it even higher, 36 faces in June with 12 shares. That'll probably give you a $1,200 wholesale order. You'll recruit 5 people-ish. You'll move up the career path or 60 surveys. So when you get an entry for these June prizes, and in June, one of you guys will get an Amazon gift card, and you get entries. So if you do 50 surveys, you get an entry. Move up to red and above, an entry. 3 agreements, an entry. See what I'm saying? You can have up to 5 entries. And so in June, the giveaway is going to be an Amazon gift card. In July, it's going to be Court of Achievers gift card. And in August, it's going to be MK Connections gift card. Okay. So basically, this is a simple idea that's going to grow your business. And first of all, let's just talk about summer. Why is summer so special? And what's the value of summer? Guys, let me tell you, the people you facial or do summer surveys with, and I'm going to tell you how in a minute, That is going to connect you to your holiday sales in November and December. So think about that. Maybe you just have 5 customers, but if you do this in June, July, and August, you're going to have almost 100 customers or 75 when the holidays rolls around, and you could have a really juicy holiday selling season, okay? And in June, y'all, the summertime, we run into so many people. Where are we going? We're going to the pool, the lake, the beach. We're going to church activities. We're going to pool parties, barbecues, graduation parties. There's so many things. You run into more people in the summer than you do any other time of the year. And like Sharon said, be prepared. And you're going to be prepared with what I'm about to share in a second. So this contest is easy. It gives every single one of you a place to win. So anyway, and I want y'all to tell me, okay, so your customers, when you do these surveys, they're going to be entered to win, your customers, a $200 Mary Kay gift card, a Kate Spade triple compartment satchel, and a $300 Mary Kay gift card. So, oh my goodness, you guys, if you win or your customer wins, hold on, let me move this just a second. So basically, when your customer does the quick survey with you, they're going to be entered to win these amazing prizes. And you're going to be entered to win the prize of the month, which will be this month, the Amazon gift card. So what might you want from Amazon, girls? Yeah, what would you want in July with all of those? If you win the Court of Achievers gift card, what will you pick? And what would you pick from MK Connections? I know they have these awesome Mary Kay chairs. They have the kit thingamabopper that you can pull to your parties. They have so many wonderful things. So go ahead and claim it. When I win, I am going to get blah, blah, blah. Okay? So think about that. Okay? So, these are the surveys. I will send you these. You can print a bunch of them and cut them up, and you want to have 50 or 60 of these cut up, and I would number each one. Do survey 1, put number 2, number 3, cut them out and number each survey 1 to all the way to 50. Okay, so that way you know how many you've done, how many you have left. And how do you book a survey? Okay. So guys, let me tell you guys, just survey one product. Not a boatload of stuff. I would just sample something, and maybe you have a ton of mascaras. We'll sample the mascara and load your travel roll-up bag with the products in here. Load it up with what you love, what you want to move. Maybe you want to load it up with microderm, skincare, boosters, eyeliners and lip liners, satin hands, satin lips, whatever. Pick what you feel you love and you want people to survey. And this should be an in-person experience. It can be virtual. If it's virtual, you'll do it like QVC, okay? And you would put, like, say, the eyeliners on the back of the hand. You would show how the eyeliner and lip liner does not come off. And then you would take the eye makeup remover and wipe it off, okay? The goal of these quick 1 to 2, maybe 5 minute at most surveys is to create a moment of conversation around Mary Kay and take it to the next level, okay? So you're moving this conversation to hopefully a proper appointment where they eventually try the whole skincare. They do the skin analyzer like Jessica talked about, a makeover, whatever, more of a real appointment. But this is a segue, so it can be easy. It can segue you into a full-blown party or appointment later while you're doing these, okay? Hopefully sooner than later. Like you're booking it within 4 to 5 days. So this is 5 minutes with someone. And yeah, so you are going to, like I said, print the surveys, cut up the surveys, number them 1 to 50. You're going to put the products in a travel roll-up bag and go. Now, where do you go to do these? Well, where will people already be at? You can, first of all, where will people be? You're going to run into people, at family picnics, events. Where are you going this week? What errands do you need to run? Are you going to a new eye doctor like Sharon is? Maybe you're going to pool parties, birthday parties, boat parties, lake parties. What's happening in your area? Go where people gather. Okay, those are kind of spontaneous appointments. So, how do you start up the conversation? Well, the easiest place first is to call some people in your life and share a quick ask, people you already know, family, friends, people at church, your neighbors, your girlfriends. Start with them first. Okay, they are your go-to right away. And so I would start there first and call them up, text them up, ask if they have a quick second that you can stop by for just a minute to show some product on the back of the hand for a minute and get their opinion. Okay, don't overthink it, y'all. You just want to pop in for just a minute, show some product on the back of the hand and get their opinion. Okay, so where are you going to be this week? And you're going to say, I need to pop over and put some Mary Kay on the back of your hand, do a quick little survey. My goal is to do 50 or 60 in June, and it's going to put you into a drawing for $200 or $300 in Mary Kay product because we're doing 2 drawings, a $200, a $300, and a of Mary Kay product and a Kate Spade bag. It's a 5-minute quickie appointment, y'all. Okay. And so let's say you, Lucy, your neighbor said, sure. Renee, come on over. And Renee, you got your roll-up bag. You got all these products in the bag, and you're just going to show her one thing that you love. Maybe you want to do microdermabrasion. So you scrub the back of the hand with microdermabrasion. You take a wipey, you wipe it off, and then you put the pore minimizer on. And then you're going to take out the little survey, and you're going to say, okay, Lucy, did you like it? You did? Okay, I'm going to circle all that apply. You liked it. Lucy, did you love it? Yes, I loved it. Circle love. Do you need it? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Or do you want to know what the deal is, Lucy? Yeah, tell me what the deal is. Okay. So I'm going to give you 2 deals, 2 options. Okay. It's kind of like a this or that. So the first deal is you buy any 2 items and you get your 3rd item half off. Buy any 2 items, you get your 3rd item half off. So that's the first deal. Or Lucy, you can book or schedule and hold a Mary Kay beauty session with me in the next 4 or 5 days. And I'm going to give you, and girls, this is where you decide what you want to give her. You could say, I'll give you that microdermabrasion at cost, my cost. Or you might want to say, I'll give you a $25 gift card to use at your beauty session. Guys, you got to move them off the sofa, off their seat. And let me just tell you, a $10 gift card is usually not going to move people into action unless they're already a Mary Kay user and they want their $10, unless they know. See what I'm saying? $10 is not going to move people off their seat. Okay. And let me tell you guys, that 25 free, if that's what you want to offer her for booking a Mary Kay beauty session with you, that only costs you $12.50. So, are you confident that when you do that beauty session, you could sell a miracle set or a repair set? Okay. If you're not, then maybe you want to say you can get $25 worth of product at half off. So the thing of it is, the first deal is buy 2 items, get the third item half off after they do the survey. Or the second deal is book and hold your beauty session in the next 4 or 5 days, whatever's good for your schedule, y'all. And you can get a $25 gift card to use at your beauty session. Or maybe you have 50 mascaras. You're going to give her a free mascara. I don't care. You do what excites you and what you think will excite her. Okay? All right. So just what's going to move them to say yes to book with you? So think about that. Okay. So when the deal is over, she tells you, yeah, I think I might want to do a beauty session. Now I can't do 4 days. Can you do 6? Sure. But you want to book in close as possible. Okay. And you circle where it says deal on the beauty sheet, on the survey. Okay. So if she says deal, she circle deal. And if she doesn't say deal, she might do the buying deal or the booking deal, or she may do both. You never know. Okay. And okay. And if they do buy, put a $sign that she bought. So when you go back through your surveys, you'll know who bought, who booked. Just take little notes on their survey, okay? And let's say they bought something that they didn't even try, put a $sign, because you never know. She might buy, say, a lifting serum, put a $sign. So here's the other kicker, you guys. You want to tie them emotionally to you, not with a life story, but a 60-second elevator talk, okay? And you want to tie them to you with your story and, touch their heart. Why is buying from you special? How are they helping your family, your purpose? Back to what Jessica said, your purpose, your why, your passion. Tie them to you. You want to touch their heart before you ask for their hand, okay? And that's really important. So, okay. And you can even say, to some women, any chance you're free right now? If they're free right now, do it right then. Do their beauty appointment, do a facial, do the skin analyzer. Okay. Because some people are not in a hurry. You know who's in a hurry and who's not in a hurry. But go ahead and do a quick skin analyzer, and because people are loving that. Okay. And then, so are y'all excited about these surveys, how simple it is? And guys, you can do these on break at work. Your focus is 50 summer surveys this month. Maybe focus on doing 30 this week. This could help you finish your star. And so get your roll-up bag right here. Here's mine. Fill it with a lot of those products I just talked about. Have it in your car or take it in with you to work. Print off the surveys and ask some women. Tell them I'm in a contest. My director, Nikki or Jessica, has challenged me to do 30 surveys this week. They only take 1 to 2 minutes. And do microderm or do the eyeliners. Do one thing, guys, one thing. And it could lead you to so much more. Okay? And then, of course, when you're doing the real appointment, you will show the set sheet. You will get referrals like Sharon did. You will book maybe a future party with more people. It could lead to so much more. Okay, now here's the other thing. Because there's big prizes, do they have a big chance of winning? No, they don't. Not really. So you need to give maybe a $50 gift basket, a product that only costs you $25. Put together a $50 gift basket or a pedicure set from Mary Kay, and you give that away and do a drawing from everybody that did a survey in June. Because that's kind of that boutique feel. The big drawings is like Walmart, the Sam's Club, the Costco. But your drawing is like a small, tiny boutique. Okay. So anyway, who's excited about this? I know we kind of went over for just a few minutes. Who feels like you could do a summer survey? Easy peasy. You could do one right after this video. Call up your neighbor, go out into your yard, see who's outside, and say, hey, can I borrow your hand for 1 minute? It's not hard. It's just, are you willing? Okay. All right. We ran over. Lynn, we'll have to do yours next week. Okay. And the image winner, the sassy sister, what is it? Secret sister. The sassy secret sister, she texted me and said, Stacy is our image winner tonight. So way to go, Stacy. Congratulations. So guys, put together your bag. It can be your personal product. If you have no inventory, take your personal product to do the surveys. Okay. And if you want to rewatch this video, you can do that too. But we've got some big God-sized goals, and you doing this surveys, you'll reach your goal, and it'll help our team reach our team goal too. Okay? All right. Well, love you guys. Anybody have a question? Who's excited? Who's willing to take action? Yes, everybody can do this. And guys, start with somebody easy. Practice on your BFF. Practice on somebody. Practice on your grandkid. Practice on your whoever, just to get it started. Okay? All right. Thanks, you guys. Have a great night. Love y'all. Bye-bye.